May the 4th be with you. As you all know, today is May 4th, Star Wars Day. So, today, Everyday KT number 147, we are talking about a force for good. Now, we've talked about this in the past, being nice to someone, being good, being honest, all of that shenanigans. So, I pose a question, or a ponderance, or whatever you want to call it. So, if you're going to be good, do you just do good? Because if you're doing bad, do you just do bad? Or is it better to be in the middle somewhere? Where you're aware of both sides, you understand both sides, you just decide not to be a pain in the ass. I kind of think the middle one is better for a whole lot of reasons, but think of it this way. It'd be like going to a priest who, points of view depending, is all about being good. So, would you go to a priest for sex advice? Probably not. You'd want to go to the person who just left confessional, maybe. Think about that for a second. Knowing good and knowing bad means you can do both. Yes, you did beat Corey. If Corey actually dials in and gets on here, I might actually just give him a phone call, because that might be cool. So I want you to think about that. And this applies to the kilt very, very, very much. So obviously the kilt being good and pants being bad, that's pretty obvious, especially for us, those of us who wear the kilt. Think about this. How can you understand the freedom of the kilt if you've never actually had pants on? Or how can you know the freedom of the kilt if you've only worn pants? You've got to have both sides. I mean, you can have had one and getting rid of it for the other, but can you really say that, everything is good, everything's bad if you've only been on one side of that equation? So, to that end, what does that have to do with anything we're talking about? Not much. It's Star Wars Day, so I'm just spitballing here. Hey, Dave, welcome to the shenanigans. How are you doing? Still going strong? While waiting for Dave to respond, I'm going to see if Corey's out and about. Hey, Chris. Yep, may the 4th be with you, everybody. So, yes, awesome. Congratulations, Dave. Good for you. So, we've been talking about good and bad and what it means to be in the middle, and how being in the middle is not necessarily the content. Chris, usakilt.com, it's about $90. They're awesome. And Joe, congratulations, that 511's pretty badass. I've got one. It's awesome. So, if you're not good and you're not bad, that doesn't mean, for those of you who understand Dungeons and Dragons, you've got chaotic good, chaotic bad, or chaotic good, chaotic evil, chaotic neutral. That doesn't put you in the middle where you're basically the Joker. No. You can be in the middle on the good side, or you can be in the middle on the bad side. You can be on both sides. Sorry, I heard a bird. Squirrel. So, that basically what this all talks about is, you want, like the kilt, you can be like me, wear them all the time and pants occasionally. You can wear your pants all the time and kilts occasionally. That's fine. No one's going to tell you one way or the other, and if they do, then, well, tell them where to go play, and if they don't like it, tell me, and I'll have a conversation with them for you. So, how does this in Star Wars have anything to do with anything? Well, if those of you keeping track, there's been a new Star Wars cartoon on Cartoon Network called Rebels, and it's actually diving into that concept of the middle. Squirrel, what? No, right? Well, I'll even show you. It's not ADD. You see that right there, that board right there, and that one right there. Those are the corners of my garage. There are 2 or 3 families of, I think it's robins, maybe wrens. I'm not sure. Sparrows, maybe. Really little birds, about this big. The one that was on there yesterday. They live up there and they were moving around. So I'm not completely crazy. Hey, Doug. So yes, it is, Chris and Doug. It is exactly that simple. You do what you do. You be what you are. You want to dip your toe in one pool and then the other one. Fine. Just realize that there is significantly more strength in understanding both sides of the coin and not staying on one. It's very It's very philosophical, very deep, and I haven't had any scotch, so I'm actually out. So it's a crying shame to have the 4th of May with no scotch. So I don't even know what you're talking about, Chris. Anyway, I lost track. So anyway, yeah, this is the ADD episode, I guess. So anyway, if you like kilts, awesome, go check them out. You don't have to like the tartan ones. You can like all the different styles. If you like the leather ones, go for it. If you don't like them, who cares? It's fine. If you only want to stick with one flavor of kilt because, well, you wear the tartan ones, you tried the moderns, you don't like it. Okay, you don't like it, fine, say so. Like, well, I had a utility kilt that's sitting in the closet, I wore it 4 or 5 times, doesn't feel right. So that's fine. Or you could be on the other side where you're like, you know what? I've got a tartan kilt I wore at a wedding. It was great. It was my first kilt. I was a groomsman, and I actually prefer the utility styles. I have 2 or 3 utility kilts. I've got a got kilt, an angry bastard, or whatever. And you just prefer to stick with those because of the utilitarian nature, the comfort, the whatever. Or like Chris and myself, it's like, you know what? Is it a kilt? Yep. Okay, we're good. Then again, no chainmail kilts. Those are a no-no because of a lot of different reasons. So there is no rhyme or reason of why you should have one style kilt, not the other. You can't be all on one side, all on the other. You can if you want, but to do one and without at least trying the other side, you never know. Yeah, mini kilts. Yeah. I mean, anything just above the knee, I'm not a fan. I mean, there's always exceptions to the rule, but in general, go for it. See what you think. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you do, you do. Angela, well put. So, if you're sitting there on the fence about a different style kilt, try one. There's a million of us out here. Yeah, I have box pleats. I don't like them. I have 2. My box pleated kilt, my Brotherhood of the Kilt, that was handmade. Matt Newsom made it. It was hand woven. I do not like it at all because it feels like I'm wearing some kind of shopping bag. It doesn't move right. It doesn't feel right. And the pleats are a huge pain in the ass to keep straight. Huge pain in the ass. Yes, you might have cookies, but I have Scotch fudge, Chris, so there you go. I cut my hair. Kim. So yeah, box pleat kilts, not a fan. I have them, don't like them, don't wear them. I just don't like it. It's not something not something I'm a fan of. So, does anybody have any questions out there? have a, it is May the 4th. So, I'm going to let the force be with you guys. Let's see here. No, okay. Well, I don't want to belabor the thing because it's the Star Wars Day, so people should be out Star Warsing. I did another one of my presentations on social media today. Big hit, was pretty cool. But I've got some more work I get done. Why do Star Wars fans hate Jar Jar? Are you joking? Jar Jar is like Star Wars version of Barney. He's like comedic. He's like the comedic sidekick gone wrong. And there's even popular fan theories where he's actually a Sith Lord, just playing dumbass. He actually caused the downfall of everything. Yeah, I hate him. He's a moron. Cannot stand him. The Sporin, yes. That's actually the Brotherhood of the Kilt crest, if you'll notice. Actually, notice. It's right there. That right there is right here. Donnie over at Wyvern Leatherworks actually got hand-tooled that on my Sporin. So, did I design it? Came up with that, and he put it on my Sporin. So, sort of. Darth Maul's dead. Yes, he does, but he's dead. And a purple Jar Jar. I mean, think of it this way. Not only did Jar Jar screw up so bad, I'm not sure the actor who portrayed him got much work outside of playing him because he was so hated. He's just bad. And Darth Maul's dead. Now, you wrote Darth Maul, M-A-L. His M-A-U-L is how you spell his name. So is that some kind of really, really weird Firefly Star Wars mashup? Because that would be cool. Although Firefly is a Star Wars mashup already. So, I don't know. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So, a couple of weeks ago I told everybody that I was going to start trying to get those videos up on YouTube so that you actually have them for perpetuity and you don't have to try to sift through the Facebook feed and all the crap on Facebook. So, I am up to, I think, episode 74 over on YouTube, uploaded to my channel. I'm working on, once I get 100 subscribers, I can actually rename it, so it'll be youtube.com/everydaykt. But I need a few more subscribers. I think I need 20 more subscribers. So there's